In November last year, the Baus FFS claimed he's going to hit rank 1 on March 16th. There's only a few days remaining, and everybody was kind of looking at his main account on his stream and saying, bro, you're master tier, you're not even close. But the Texans have told me he has been smurfing on a new secret account called Horse Tongue. I don't know why March 16th, not 17th, not 15th, 16th specifically. And this new account, Horse Tongue, familiar champion pool, unconfirmed, but looking at the pool, it's definitely him. And with only a few days remaining, he is almost top 10. And you can see in this YouTube clip he made a couple weeks back.
Sure though. I can be if I want to.
A lot of people are doubting whether he can do it.
I would literally be rank 1 in 20 days. But it's so crazy! It's so crazy I'm still being doubted. This is so crazy to me. How can
4 days left and he's over 100 points a day.
During the ban, I created an account, this account right here, and it got challenger in 5 days. I got challenger in 5 days, guys. How are people doubting me? I am master tier by choice.
Today, gentlemen, we're going to jump on the Rift, break down one of his games on his new super secret Smurf account and see whether we're going to run the mathematics, see if he's actually going to be able to get rank 1 by March 16th. Jumping onto the Rift now, playing Sion. It's his most played champion, of course. And interestingly, he's been doing a lot more tank Sion than lethality on this Smurf account. I'm guessing, you know, lethality is much better entertainment factor. It's much more fun to show on stream, but usually tank Sion, the win rate is going to come out as better just because you can frontline for your team, especially in this AD carry meta, where pretty much if you're a good AD carry in high elo, you can 1v9 a game. So lethality Sion, whilst when the team needs damage, he'll go it. The tankiness usually will be preferred. As you can see, he's running that grasp setup, approach velocity. If you want rune pages, just copy these down, copy them. Cull start, pretty textbook beginner for the Baus. Currently rank 1 is 1700 LP. Just check the name. Noah7? Not sure who that is. Korean Noah. I'm not sure who Noah is. Upset. Usually is up there. Agurin is going to be the jungle. He's rank 2. So we need 400 LP in the current date, 12th. 4 days. He needs 100 LP a day. It's possible. It's only net positive 5 wins a day. You can see into a cannon matchup. This is near impossible early game matchup to play. You expect him to kind of cop it early and look to start that proxy that he does and then just go between towers. Too many early trades. Usually Baus, when he plays off stream, he dies a lot less in the 1v1s. He'll still die a lot. He'll have much better good deaths, but it's just not complete int that he sometimes does on stream. Talking to him another day, actually. I think we're going to meet up in Paris this year. A little romantic city. Take him out for a pizza or two, who knows? New demons, trying to make sure, I mean, Cannon and they got the exact same starters. Baus already threw his pot. No flash. It's essential on Sion. And then puts the ward out. So it's so interesting to see, like as soon as people discover it's his account, people play differently. Like you'll see him when he starts smurfing through like Diamond and Masters, these accounts are just dominating, but as soon as it gets high elo and people discover, they kind of camp him a lot. He's still getting camped way less because he's obviously off stream, but still. The dying strategy is good to an extent, but if you're just dying 20 times like he does on stream, it's kind of hard sometimes. Kind of rough. When your demons come out, he'll look for the TP here. Maybe a Ruby? Let's see what he goes. I'm pretty sure that the Bosch drill was the preferred account, but then he went under loser's queue on that account. People discovered it was him, and then it's too late. As soon as you blow up accounts... As soon as you blow up an account's MMIs, he goes so low here. Master, you looking for the dive. Wukong with the counter. Master, you could flash Q. Doesn't go for it. He'll instantly TP back in. And that'll be a 1-for-1. That's fine. Wukong. We gotta grab that wave up. Get the ruby, get the cloth armor. god, Yuumi. They actually just hot nerfed Yuumi. They launched her way too strong. I don't know why Riot... Like, you just have to understand, there's an entire team at Riot working on Yuumi to try and balance a champion. It's unbalanceable. It's unbalanceable to just delete it. By design, can't be balanced. Let's get rid of it. Let's put the team on something else, like a new Lux skin. Because we will go down here, get the cannon flash. Not the greatest death, but should be able to grab half this way, but it's gonna... Cannon can cop a freeze here, actually. Probably not the best. Kill. I actually versed this guy when I was over in Europe. This LeBlanc, he's really good. I don't... Does he play pro? I can't remember. He was very good. Cast a curse. Some very good mids in high elite US. EU and Korean mids are the only ones above Masters that really give you trouble. NA mids are like... I don't know if it's the ping. I don't know if it's because it's so casual, but it's just... I can pick a scaling champ and just not interact. Whilst if you go over to Korea or Europe and you verse those mids there, it's just... They're so aggressively in your face that if you're a bad player, you'll get mechanics checked, and if you fail once, you're insta-dead, lane's done. Pretty rough. As we are down a level, we move up. And the wave will come back, but he needs 6. Dying here and getting the whole wave would be worth, but not quite. Not quite 6 yet. Cannon? Oh, no. No, not the cannon. Nothing worse. Here, hovering. I don't know why you would... This dive is really bad. They might kill him, but I still feel like even if he dies, the wave's done. Yeah. Pops the ultimate. Master Yi will come in. He'll stop it. And we will be able to get a 1-4-1. Beautiful death. That's exactly what he needs. Old guy's still down on the cannon, but gets the Barmies, the tank Scion. Like, you guys are gonna have so much better win rates with tank Scion. Trust me, it's gonna be way less fun. But if you're trying to climb, the tankiness is just, you still do so much damage. It's a bit of an overtuned champion, I think. Baus is gonna disagree, but I think every time I verse a Scion, I just feel unfair. Compositionally, the Ez Yuumi late game scaling will be pretty nice with the Zoe poke, because I probably give it blue team scaling because there's 0 tanks against poke. Is usually the poke team's advantage, especially with Scion frontline, or Scion Wukong frontline. Get ganked, make sure to get the wave. Maybe gonna be able to hustle a plate too. Not quite. Can't get the wave in. It's a shame it didn't get no objectives either. Usually you want the Wukong answering on the other side of the map, but Master Yi would get the Dragon, he'll get the Herald now. Be a rough game. Good poke by Zoe. Like Wukong wants to try and contest Herald. Baus doesn't know. I think it's a bad Herald contest. Oh, bubble lands. This could kill. This could kill. Not quite. Now Zoe's dead. Master Yi opening up. Baus will make his way over to the fight. Might be a little bit late. Does get the cannon. Huge shutdown as well. Master Yi gonna move in, try and get the Wukong. Does get him. Baus actually just runs away. Interesting. He didn't pop Ghost to try and catch the Master Yi. He just said that's a bad fight and runs. Ezra will take him. Ah. Close. No cigar. Oh, it's Hylissang. Fnatic. Rip Fnatic. Poor team. Hey, maybe next split. This won't work. We have ultimate, but Master Yi can Q and has W. This won't work. Why do I doubt him? I don't know why I doubt him. He is so fed now. He has 1500 gold. Oh, this is looking good. His team's still down 2.5k though. As Baus sets up the proxy. Love to see it. Double buffs. You do not want to give these double buffs over though. Little minion gets a bit cheeky with him. Run away. He's gonna die here, but hopefully this wave will crash. The problem here dying, double buffs is so powerful, it's just not worth. He'll get the wave, he'll deny it, but if Cannon gets double buff, LeBlanc gets it, but it's gonna make a couple of problems in the team. Musty moves down bot. Musty, underrated in high elo, I think. Nice flash by the Ezreal. Musty, very underrated. The problem is people think Musty is an easy champion, but I think at the highest skill level, the skill ceiling is actually really big. The W and Q mechanics are just so essential. Where if you just mistime them by a millisecond, it's done. Chit chat. I like the way this Zoe is playing. The TP I don't like, but in this level of game, I guess it's essential. Like this is the highest. These are the highest elo games in EU at the moment. Dragon goes over to blue side. Baus gonna set up the classic Q hitbox, not able to hit. And then looking for the all-in, doesn't have the damages though. Baus is easily gonna be able to answer back. It's such a shame. Like back in the day, Baus would just bush camp with Qs, and people were just unaware of what the champion did, right? Do you remember when he used to get, you know, when he was a smaller streamer? People just walk. He'd walk into the bush, and people just walk into face check. Now I feel like everybody knows, and it's just kind of ruined it a little bit. It's funny how he's influenced the champion so much. Got it specifically nerfed with those tower deaths. Hard CC'd here. Trying to answer back. Has ult. Cannon has flash though. It's impossible to kill, but maybe can burn flash and die. Good jukes. As that double buff LeBlanc is putting in work in the bot, I told ya. As we do get the 1v1 top. Qs will want, yeah. See, why go full AD when you can just one-shot with Tank Scion with the Q anyway? The wave clear is still just impeccable. As Cannon will finish the cull first there. Baus only 7 off. He'll come into the Mythic here. Can't afford it, Sag. He might actually pop the ult here. Yep. He'll force the flash. Oh, that's a really nice proto from Cannon. Oh. Yeah. That guy played that. He couldn't have played it better. He'll come through. We stop the base. I like this. The death here, no matter what, it's going to be solo bolo. Gets it. Master Yi will clutch. Master Yi will clutch, but we're probably going to be able to get the wave plus a plate, maybe? Love it. Love it. Can't quite get that plate. The entire wave. And this is the, this is that mini rework on LeBlanc, the buff. Going Everfrost, which I really do. Everfrost LeBlanc is super underrated. I don't know if into a Zoe, because into a Zoe, when you run, whenever I play Zoe and someone runs an active like that, I just think to myself, they're an idiot. Like, they just give me a free Everfrost every time. Also, if you go Ludens, you can't pick up the Ludens active, but you can give them a free Everfrost, which on Zoe is so good. Just Everfrost in the E. How's the gold looking? Still 4k lead for red side here. A little bit rough. Not unrecoverable though. Blanc gets the side. Gonna put the Zai in the mid lane with the Gale Force. Sitting on 3k health in the top lane. Get that Jack Show completed now for the Scion. Interesting. Goes Jack Show, just sits on the Barmy. And I just think to myself, like... Ooh. If we get 1-for-1 here, worth. Beautiful. I'm just thinking, like, so Baus' Masters on his main stream account, going for rank 1 on Smurf. I'm Challenger on my main account. Do I make an off-stream Smurf and go for rank 1? Yes or no? Maybe I try, maybe I don't. I don't know. Tempting. It's such a grind, though. Like, I feel like if I stream for 6 hours... Ooh, Hillsang. Textbook in. Might actually be fine, though. LeBlanc dodges the bubble. I feel like I've only got maybe 4 to 5 good League of Legends games in me a day. More than that, I'm just spinning the wheels, if you know what I mean. I don't know how. Baus does like 10 to 20 sometimes. Same with Tyler. Just absolute grinders. Built different, I suppose. Last year. God, I'm so envious of the Zoe here. She has a Gale Force, Everfrost, and the Protobelt actives from the enemy team. Just makes every team fight so much more accessible. As my boy Horse Tongue moves up top, he'll try and aim for the tower here. We all know his strat. There's no surprise. The plan is to try and proxy, deny the waves, get the tower. Take as much damage as he can. Cole completed it. Highest level in the game. Here's the strat. It's the Baus. 3 Drakes. Wukong putting the pressure on. This game it looks like it's going to go late. So stacking these dragons is going to force so many soul point fights. A little bit scared of this Master Yi. Kraken, Blade of the Ruin King. Doesn't matter how tanky you get, he's going to shred through you. Oh, 13 at 17. This guy barely missed anything. He's looking for the cut across mid with an ult. Spam ping is coming through. LeBlanc, they're going to find a Zoe easily, I think. Let's see what Baus can hook up. Nothing. 5k deficit. Herald going to come through on this outer too. We need it. Baus, he really needs to break one of these outer towers to get a little bit of breathing room. Charge. Nice. Cannon is such a creep of a champ. Oh. Yeah. This Cannon, I feel like, has so much experience versing Scion. He just permanently is stopping the charge in the Q with the stun. Hitler saying goes down. Baus gets the CC onto the Xayah. He still, I think, has ult plus Gale Force, yeah. Really nice pickup. Baus trying to get through. She'll go down. Oh my god, Master Yi's trying to end the game. Guys, please back. He's not stopping. He's going for it. Base race. He'll get one tower here. He'll probably go down for it. Oh, Zoe didn't flash bubble. Can tank one. Oh, the flash from Wukong. That's absolutely massive. Baus gonna have a hard time though matching this now. Open base. Blue team can deal with the supers. Just means they're gonna be so much less available for some of these objective fights. Where is our man gone? Level 14. Ice in the game by 2 now. And he gets hooked. He's such a troll. What? Enemy team spam pinging out the Nash. Up in 15. No TP on the Cyan though. Probably going to be an int, but Master Yi's. The Master Yi's get these items right, and there's 2-man Nash at 20 minutes and win the game. Why it's really, when you see like Smurf and win, like boosters and like the Chinese win traders and stuff, and they play these Master Yi's, they just do this every game at 20 minutes. I'm not kidding. And the Baron power play snowball, it's sometimes it's just too much to come back from. It's just over. Let's see how this fight unravels. Master Yi will pick up the Nash. Baus no ultimate, but does have the Ghost. Pops it. Let's see what he's able to get done. I'm gonna try and focus the healer saying. Oh, that was so clean by Master Yi, but Zoe, once again, as I said, with all these actives. Shut down, over to the Scion. It's an exciting game, love it. Has Baus ever hit rank 1 in the US? He may have. I definitely know he's hit rank 2, but I never know if he confirmed the rank 1. Rank 1 in the first 2 weeks of the season doesn't count, so I can't count that. But if he's hit it outside of that, I'm not sure. See these supers becoming a bit of a problem. Minute and a half till the inhib's up. Should be sweet. Baron fight. Up in 26. Oh, nice. 11.5 lead now for the Scion. Beautiful. Baus doesn't have TP for the dragon, so he just has to group, try and cut across. He'll try and situate here, position for the wave, and then just straight across. Let's see if he does the shroud. Yep. Force the block, I like it. Let the Zoe and the... Ooh. Zoe probably gonna die here. Really goes down. Master Yi. Look at, he shreds the Scion. He's actually gonna focus Baus. Baus pops ult. Do. That's probably the cleanest fight you could ask for blue team. And that's gonna mean dragon in 5 minutes. You have soul point fight.
Blue team has slain the dragon.
It's the Tiamat up. So he goes the Titanic Hydra. Gives you really nice wave clear, plus the 80 ratio. It's nice to play with Scion. The Q's going to start ramping up a bit. My lord, Zoe. I feel like Master Yi in the side lane could just hustle a win together. He finds like a 2-minute window. Gets 4 items. I don't know. We could see something crazy. Master Yi. Might be able to bait him. Bubble goes wide. One Q, Ezreal comes through. No way. He's out. And then Ezreal got shut down because he was... Oh no. Luckily you have the Wukong Yumi. Beautiful by the monkey. Can we land E? Still saying. 6 step. Baus is first to 16. Then he'll head back. He's sitting on what? 1500 gold. Has the Hydra probably. Should be a Frozen Heart with the Master Yi. Just sit on top of him. Slow his attacks. Looking at the stats now. Who's the carry threat? It's just Desire. It's literally Desire and the Master Yi. Cannon's gonna fall off like a truck. 1v1. Trying to kite. I feel like Master Yi wins this so hard. I don't know why Baus went for that, but okay. He'll grab the wave up. It doesn't matter how tanky you are. If you have 3 on hits with the Rage Blade, it's just done. You're gonna get smoked. 24 minutes into the game. Biggest fight coming up. 2.5 minutes away on the dragon. DP up. As I said, blue team scaling I like a lot more. As long as you can get that CC on that Master Yi. Doesn't run 3-er, which Wukong can do with the ultimate.
Now you're ready to.
I just don't know if this guy can do it. Only 4 days. 4 days for rank 1, and you guys have to understand, at like 1400 LP, the games become so hard. You have to 1v9 every game. Because the way matchmaking works, it's just... Like, the most LP I've ever been is like 900, but even then, it just felt like I would get such noobs on my team, and 1v9 or lose 30 points. That's the way it is at that level. Great poke. Nash spawning. You can get a couple more. Let's look at Baus in the side lane here. He's got TP, so he'll just try and make a beeline straight down, and they pressure Nash. He's got to hurry up though. Master Yi in 15. And this is a free Baron. Probably even a free bot side tower if Baus wants to try and pressure it. Look how smart he is. He's not doing like, he's just looking for, are they contesting? And then he'll go. Unlike Baus, but just rank 1 account. Definitely cares a little bit more about the LP on this one. Oh, he sold the Warden's Mail, and he goes straight for the Thorn Mail. That's a long sword as well. I wonder what that's going to be. Zoom. Soul in 20 seconds. Might have actually been a bad decision from blue side to get that, set up that Nash get picked. Like, the Mountain Soul definitely would have been more important, but anyways. Here we are. Wukong will try and go for a steal maybe. Us cutting the wave. Hopefully moves. I would love to see him move topside on this wave. He could even TP on this, and then Wukong just... Dragon's gone. He should be able to hustle this together. He's got like, what, 5.2k health? I love these high level games. Once they get to 30 minutes and it's this tight, like it's dead even on gold, they're just so exciting. 600 gold. LeBlanc tries to match. You can't kill him. Has to be Master Yi or no one. I like this play. Tries the pressure through top, he's trying to get them to chase him, and then his team will get mid lane for free. No, do not. Oh god. Did he not learn his lesson? Oh, he didn't learn his lesson. Master Yi 4 items now. They will drop mid lane tower, but slowly getting that base. Alright, entering late game here. LeBlanc death cap, Xayah 4 items. I was looking for that Zoe to get death cap as well, but Wukong almost full build. Baus moves in. Hilly wants to try. They can definitely take him down, but at what cost? Probably nothing. I think it's a free death there. Pops his ultimate, tries to answer back, not able to. Problem is, like, these deaths, there's no pressure on the map from his team. There he gets a ward. Not the worst. Musty, level 18 in the side lane. I don't think anyone can match the split. Ezreal plays so aggressively in the hilly. Good bait. Ezreal will go down for that, I think. Ooh, he blasts away. Nice. Nasty would just sit up here by himself. The Master Yi is in high elo will play by themselves. It usually works out best because if you get... No one can 1v1 you and your team can kind of hold off over here. As Zoe does take down that cannon. Just see why he'll sit in these side lanes by himself. Red team answering back now off that base by blue side. Dragon at 130. It's timed at the same time. Baron Dragon timed at the same time. You need, as blue team, it's definitely prior on the Dragon. Baus will overextend here and Masty will pick him up. Ooh. Use Yumi ultimate. Wukong will pop the... Masty goes down. Huge shutdown over to Baus. Unfortunately, death time is 55, and then you got Dragon in 115, so he'll be up for that. As the team starts to make the way towards full builds. Gargoyle Stoneplate for Baus. Gain a 3.2 thousand shield. Jesus. Decays over 2.5 seconds. A lot of people don't realize that Gargoyle Stoneplate decays. So they'll see it procced and they'll try and unload, and because you'll see him low health, he'll proc it and people unload. Just hold off your cooldowns, wait for it to decay, and then go back in. It doesn't. The 3.2k shield doesn't stack. That would be broken. Try and make a pick onto the Xayah and to Hilly. Baus pops his ult on the hunt. And he get on top of Xayah. And they will take her down. Shut down. Master Yi trying to run through them, but... Master Yi resets. Does he get him? He does. This is really bad. This could be game ending. Master Yi coming out of G8. Stoneplate. 32 minutes. You can't base. I don't think you can base the base at 32. Baus can... Does he get Master Yi? Not quite. It's so close, man. And they're spam pinging they want to end. They definitely can't. If I'm them, I'd probably take the drag in a way. And then you try and look for the team fight on the Nash. What do you reckon? Gonna go for the bot wave. Zoe in 15. Hilly's pinging like he wants to end. Hilly is an absolute psychopath playing solo queue with this guy. Like, it's just not... No. I think they're realizing if they die there, enemy team dragging into Nash, like, just next. Just a little bit silly, but... Well, gentlemen, we're going to get 5 minutes away. Whoever gets the next dragon has the soul point. Mountain is probably the best soul to get. Might be a wrap. Long game, but Jesus. Though he still doesn't have Void. I don't know what Baus is going to do. You can see, look, do you see this Master Yi? I like this way this guy's playing. I don't know what rank he is, but I really like the way he plays. Probably should get a Merc skim though. He's found the Zoe, and this is exactly what you can't do as Zoe. Get picked off in the side lane here. Master Yi. He's actually caught here. He got baited in. Problem is, this bait's... The Baron's gone. Actually, good bait by Master Yi. Baron's gone. Baus gets TP stopped by LeBlanc. I did not think this game was going to go this late. How much health are we at? 7k? 5.7, okay. Because the Gargoyle doesn't give you any health. It gives you that 3.4k shield. We deal with the super as this team... Nice dodge by the Zoe. What the hell is this guy? Look at this angle he's coming in at. Forces the flash, forces the Xayah ult. And the cannon almost goes down. This wave will come in as well, but I don't think I want to overstay into the Master Yi. You sold the GA for the Death Dance. He's full build now. And everyone's almost full build here. It's just going to come down to what team plays it better at this next dragon fight in 3 minutes. Baus playing well this game. Really good pressure point. He got 100 CS lead over the cannon. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think he's going to hit rank 1 or not? I'll come back on March 16th and check through and flame some of you guys to see. I mean, I'm always hoping that he does well. I'm always a Baus supporter. Master Yi. Looking for a play. Gets the shutdown. Now Baus might be caught out too. This is just a fiesta of a late game in EU. Stone plate procced. Trying to ghost out, but he has nowhere to run. Just stall for as long as possible. If they can get this outer tower, that'd be enough. Don't need the inhib, just the tower to try and open the base up for the next siege. Dragon 130 hit. Oh, I'm nervous. You can see the Ezreal coming through with his build. Needs that Serralda's Grudge to start doing damage. Zoe gonna go Hourglass into Void too, so like she's a fair way off the LeBlanc's power kit. And I think Baus in his clip, he was complaining about, because they were complaining about Champions Queue in Europe being dead. Nobody's playing it. And he was saying, well, if you actually invited some of the solo queue players, because they only invite pros, right, and the amateurs, there's some really high-level solo queue players that could easily play Champions Queue. Baus probably included, but they don't open it to those players. So I reckon it could be a content machine, but they don't want Champions Queue to be content. They want it to be for pros. Pros don't play it because they're not good enough players. Just clusterfuck. I don't know how they fix it. Master Yi caught 3rd time in a row. And that is exactly when we don't need to be caught, just before the soul flat. That time is here over 60 seconds now too. Baus. This time may actually go down with a good death hit. May not even die. This could be game ending. If they're able to get an ace here, it's GG. Baus gets the shutdown. 9-11. Oh, he's trying to land a bubble. Misses. Hilly. Lantern gets the Xayah out. They don't want to play into that corridor. Dragon up. TP coming in for Baus here. Block. Gets bubbled, but it's out. No flash. Can we end? Can we end or do we take the soul? Master Yi in 10 seconds, I think. This could be really bad. They're trying to cut LeBlanc off. She has too much mobility. Let's see if I can get the end. Baus ults for the extra damage onto the towers. You can see them going down. Master Yi coming through. Please tell me he doesn't get an ace. 2 towers drop. Baus on the Nexus. Can he get it done? Remember, it's Tank Scion. Doesn't have that lethality. One-shots LeBlanc. And they need to kill this Scion. Can he get it? Oh, don't get the end. This game. And they're going to be able to get the dragon and the soul now. I respect going for it, but they could have just got the free soul and taken a better fight. Oh, Fiesta game. 40-minute game. You can't mentally recover from a 40-minute loss in the league. I'm sorry, but stand up, leave your room, and go outside for a second. Because, like, if you rage queue up a 40-minute loss, I'd like to see the odds, like, I'd like to see the stats, but it's probably like an 80% loss again after a 40-minute loss, I swear. For me, anyway. Pretty rare you get late game in solo queue these days. I don't know. What's your longest game times this season so far? I feel like I've had maybe one 40-minute game. I was back. There was a couple seasons there where I swear I was getting average 40-minute games way back, but like right intentionally want game times to be concluded around about 30 minutes. They deduce that's a good amount of time to play League. Anything like no one has an hour to play. If you just want to fit one game, you don't have an hour to play. 20 to 30 minutes is fine. 30 to 40 pretty rare, and then 40 plus is like what, 1 in every 100 games? Don't know. So rare. As blue team. I don't get the Nash. Master Yi, GA back. Doesn't have flash. Baus has ghost. Thing is, this is open. This is open. I would love to see... Oh no. He has nowhere to go. Stone plate. There we go. And they're just kind of scared. They're going to defend and wait. Please don't lose. Master Yi, 15 kills. Baus, 10 and 13. I think with Nash, I think they can defend though. Because the only way that red team is going to win is through this bot side wave through here. They have no waves. Wukong tries to find the cannon. Cannon will go down easily. Cannon having a shocker. This might be a 50-minute game. This is disgusting. Master Yi trying to bait. Has the lantern from Healy. He'll make his way out. Bubble. Beautiful bubble by Zoe. QSS comes through. The Mikhails. And Baus is back up. I know Baus, and I know he just wants to ult down mid for this, while his team's like stopping recalls. He's 21,000. He's actually got the most gold in the game. Except for Master Yi. Which health are we looking at? 6.5k. And we'll head down bot. You have to head, like, if you're trying to end here, if you head through top and then someone weasels their way through here, you'll lose. So they've got to push through bot. Baus wants to ult. He wants a team fight to outbreak, and then he's just going to go for it. He's actually going to try and join. Actually drifts it a little bit. Going to sit in the corridor. Let's see how this works. Ezra gets one. Baus zoning the cannon here. Full charge off on Healy. Here comes Wukong Yumi. Ezreal in the front line. Enemy team is just completely split. This is such a blue side win. LeBlanc, Master Yi. Only Master Yi, LeBlanc remaining. Master Yi procs ultimate. LeBlanc's outscaled. Master Yi trying to grab the wave. This is not going to work. They don't have enough wave. Baus going to TP in. And they're going to take the dub. Gentlemen, that's the game. This is horse tongue. Will he be rank 1 in a few days? Only time will tell. I'm excited. Hopefully you've enjoyed today's review. Thank you for watching. In total Baus fashion. Yeah, thank you so much. I'll catch you on my next video.